Alright, welcome back everybody. Hephaestus here chiming in with a cool tutorial on RazorEnhanced and using it so it auto-targets the nearest creature to you and auto-enables one of your abilities. So we're going to go through this together. We may have to do some debugging, but we'll see how it goes. From my past experience, I believe this is broken into three different sections, and you'll see as we go through that it sounds confusing, but at the end you'll be like, oh, okay, well, it makes sense. So the first thing we want is to go to the scripting. You're going to need a script of some sort that calls out the following. Here I just say target from the list, and this will be explained in part two, which we're going to cycle to as soon as we're done with this explanation here. The next one is I want to set my war mode, make sure that I'm not passively targeting a creature. I want to be ready to clobber them. And then if I have a special, I want to go ahead and commence an attack right away. Generally, I'm going to have that already. So this is not perfect script in the sense that if I don't have the special available, then it could be never active. But we're going to continue. So from here, we want to, we're going to put this on a hotkey, but that's part three. Part two, though, is going to be the targeting. This is probably the least covered section of actually, I'll put this right here least covered section that I found in the past that caused it to be confusing. So here's the call out for bad guy, and I put it right here as the ad. So as this is being ran, it looks to this targeting list because that's what it's calling out for right there. And there are filters in case you want to make sure you want to create some sort of additional filters. I haven't played with those really, but selector, I do like the nearest. Makes it more creature friendly, or when you're doing player versus environment. The last noteworthy section is going to be the notoriety color. So blue is going to be your NPCs, guilds your green mates, grays are going to be your monsters, orange or invulnerability. So I mean, like what you rarely, I don't know a scenario where you would want that. Red maybe. The downside to that is if you're trying to be stealthy, this could give away your position because it's going to target them and show you coming after them. And then the test target. So I'll show you the test target actually, 'cause we do have this bad guy in place and. So here we go. I pulled myself pretty close to the Britannia graveyard. Let's see, I just need to get a little bit closer here. Should have zoomed out, it would have made this a lot easier. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, so we can see some creatures here, and we're just going to toggle back and forth. So not this one, but this one. Here's that test button. I'm going to hit press, and you can see the bar is highlighted there. So if we cycle down a little bit further through this fence, and we're now in a different range, hit test, and now you can see the specters being targeted. Now you notice that wasn't the full script. That was just literally the ability to see if this is working as intended. So I like that. We're going to the third part. So almost done. We're going to go to the script section. We're going to go to list, target, and fight. Looks like I already tied this into one, which is F1. And so now the best part is all I have to do is jump in there and start fighting and see what happens. So I'm just run around this fence here. Got Spectre in that little building there. So this is going to be a perfect example. Oh man, I am invulnerable though. That may make this a little bit difficult. So I just pushed F1. You can see it highlighted my double strike, but I need to make sure my character's not. All right, so I made him immortal now, so creatures can fight him and vice versa. So he already targeted him because of the way that the loop is going, because it's set up as an auto loop. So now I can come in here, tackle him. You see, I'm just breezing right through this stuff. But then again, I have GM's skill sets just for demonstration purposes. But yeah, it saves me a ton of clicks. I don't have to worry about toggling there. If I push F1, it should turn it off. So now I should be safe to push all my other hotkeys to play with. And now I can walk around and again be stealthy. So if I run in front of these guys, they may not, it shouldn't aggro right away because I'm not targeting them. See, so in this case, I got one, I got two, but the third one didn't catch. So hopefully that this illustration helps with explaining how the RazorEnhanced works with the auto targeting. And if you have any questions or trouble, just let me know. I'll be happy to draw some more videos.